Hello, welcome back to Gasbbuteo Tabletop Football for match one of Gasbbuteo League, where we're going to see Bristol Rovers take on current champions Chigwell Town. Okay, so if you can hear in the background what sounds like an industrial air conditioning unit, that's because I've got an industrial air conditioning unit whirring in the background. And the reason I got for that is because I came in here earlier on, about 45 minutes ago, and it was 26 degrees centigrade in here, which is lovely if you're sat on a terrace drinking a gin and tonic. But if you're running around this Gasbbuteo table, that starts getting a little bit warm. Now, I've got a beer today to cool me down. It's straight out of the fridge. It's from the Moore Beer Brewing Company in Bristol. This is a limited edition one called Mando. They do sort of a lot of Star Wars themed beers. I'm not sure if they do them all the time. I think they might, all of them might be limited editions, but don't quote me on that. Anyway, so that is a West Coast Pale Ale at 5% by the looks of it. And I have to say, quite nice. Shall we get on with the match? 10 minutes on the clock. Let's do this. Gasbbuteo League 2025. Bristol Rovers. Oh, everyone's a bit out of touch. I can tell I'm out of touch straight away. That ball is in. Ooh, he went for a. Was that the first shot on goal of the season? And it was a bit poor. Did that come off any of the... Already, I don't know what's going on. I'm going to say that's still a Bristol Rovers ball, but it's got to have come off. No, it's not. No, it can't be. Can't be. It's got to be one of the Chigwell players. He passes it back. So the keeper's come in. Remember, we've got to take the other keeper off. Kicks it forward into his little defender. I'm not sure that was a good move by Chigwell. That certainly wasn't a good move because it's given possession away to the mighty Bristol Rovers, who are going to win Division 4 this season in real life. He's missed that though. That means Chigwell Town. Yeah, get your money on it. Bristol Rovers to win the league. Oh, what a brilliant ball through. Bristol Rovers, watch out here. Keeper coming across. Jed Ward. Have we still got him this season? Can't remember. Tends to take a break out of football, me, when the season's over. Ooh, he did touch that. It's still a Chigwell Town ball. Oh my God, that was close. But you know what? I don't think he's actually touched it. However, what Rovers can do is like force a throw in. I did do that, so that came off the Chigwell player, went out. So it's a throw in to Bristol Rovers. That Chigwell player's coming back up there. That one's going to spread out a little bit. Rovers going to move this chap back on. And they've got one here hiding behind the net. He can go on. Then a little bit awkwardly placed. We're going to have this fella's going to take the throw in from here. Rovers throwing. Come on then. Where are you throwing it to? Let's start getting a plan together. Neatly to strikers that are in the middle of the pitch there. Bristol Rovers, best team in the world. Tap. Oh! What a brilliant save by Chigwell. Dived away, punched away. But that does mean, so that came off their keeper, so that does mean that it is now Chigwell's ball. They've gained possession. I think that's how it works. That's how I was saying it worked anyway. But Rovers now got the ball back. Tap. Can he tap there? And what? And he's missed it now. Chigwell. Let's stand that Rovers player up. Seems like ages since he's done this. Come on, stand up. He's got another flick on the ball. Ooh, can he? Oh, but he missed that. So that means, because that's in the penalty area, you can take that keeper off. Where's Rovers not got a kicking keeper? Luckily, we've got last year's kicking keeper here. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Come on, Rovers, you can get done for time wasting here. Let's put that back. Jam jar full of, condiment jar full of Rovers players. Oh, that's given away. So possession given to Chigwell. There's another Chigwell player here. I'm going to let him run on. First game, of course. 44 more to go after this before we determine who's in the final. Oh, that's poor. It's a long old season, Gasbbuteo, but I did want to get the first one done. Oh, that is still a Rovers ball. That keeper better come across. Start concentrating on what you're doing, keeper. You've had a brilliant save. Don't mess it up now. Ooh, that came off. Chigwell played definitely and went out. It's a corner. That's the industrial. Oh my God, what's happened with that? Pause the game. I've got a crisis going on. Okay, so I'm back. I've reset the timer to 8:30 because I had to have a look on the camera at what it came off, what we switched off at, and I think it was getting down to about 8:30, so we'll call it that. I did actually come back a couple of minutes ago and explain what had happened, and then I realised the timer was running. So we've got a corner to Bristol Rovers. What actually happened then was the industrial air conditioning unit that I was using, which is a little bit second hand, basically overheated and cut out, and I thought it had cut out, tripped. I suppose I should explain that so you know what I'm on about. I got two feeds of electric in here, one that you can run proper 240 things off, and one that's only really like a 3 amp thing. And I usually use that for the lights. However, I think by accident I was running that aircon unit off it, and I thought it tripped that, but in fact it just tripped itself. Anyway, so that's that. Point is, no, it's boiling hot in here now. Should we get on with it and stop messing around? Right, 8:30 Rovers taking a corner, I think. Who knows what's going on? Already chaos and drama. I'm bloody sweating buckets here. Oh, why is it so hot? Right, little shot. Not even sure what's going on. Crazy, but nonetheless. Right, little shot. Let's go. Okay. Allegedly 8:09 left on the timer. I don't know what this looks like online, but it feels like we've played a lot more than that already. Anyway, let's just run with it. You don't come here for a polished YouTube experience. So Chigwell have the ball, and straight away, you know what, they're gonna. Ooh, so that does go to Bristol Rovers. Stand up a couple of their players. Tap across. Give it away back to Chigwell. Chigwell now. Come on, let's concentrate on the game for a little bit. At least for a few minutes. May sound like I've had a few beers today. I swear I haven't. This is the first one I've opened. A comment was made, so that's a goal kick now to Bristol Rovers. Comment was made by my wife, I might add. In one of the previous videos, I put a little bit of editing clips in because I'd said a couple of things wrong, and I just sort of cut them out. My missus is saying, are you drunk in that video? So I've decided to ease off. I haven't had a drink all day until I got here. I've had about a quarter of a can of that one. It's the heat, it's no good for me. Right, Bristol Rovers. Ooh, God, good little attempt by them. Came off the post though, didn't hit anyone else, which means that must be a goal kick to Chigwell. Let's move their keeper off. That time is still running down, yeah. Neatly passed up, keeper comes back on. Stand up that player. Poor. Very poor by Chigwell. Poor by someone. Let's just say that. Right, let's try and... Oh, I was trying to spin him round, but he's got quite a, pardon the expression, quite a slippery bottom. That's a nice little pass forward. Oh, excellent ball. That Rovers keeper needs to come across, because this could be a chance for Chigwell Town. Can he get behind that? It's a long way. Ooh, great stop by the Rovers keeper. That of course goes to how he twisted round on that ball. Good attempt though by Chigwell. Oh, poor by Jed Ward or whoever we've got on goal this season. Let's see. Tap by Chigwell. Another tap by Chigwell. Oh, missed it that time. Gives Bristol Rovers the opportunity to defend. They just punt that out for safety though, so it is now a throw in to Chigwell. Rovers are going to move. We've got this player up here. He wants to come back into play, but also they want to get someone back down there. These Chigwellians are just going to sort of spread out by there, be a bit of a nuisance. I don't think Chigwell want to go into the throw of them players. What they want to do is sort of get it down here. They've got a little clump in the centre. Oh, that was a bit overpowered. Poor by Chigwell. Now they're going to have a bit of a problem getting to that without... Well, he tried it, but he didn't want to hit that Rovers player and cause a free kick. But he is now drawing the Rovers players out. See, they didn't get to that ball. Nonetheless, they've been drawn out. Keeper. That is in there harsh. You go from here for a shot, long range shot. What do you reckon? Oh, good attempt. Possession given away though. Rovers keeper is going to come on. Oh, neat little ball through there. Can he run up there? Oh my God, what a goal. What a goal. Long range running by Bristol Rovers. Rovers doing quite well here. So that's now Bristol Rovers 2, Chigwell Champions 0. Can he run up there? Oh my God, what a goal. Okay, so 3:33 on the clock. Chigwell have the ball. Throwing all their men forward. You know, they're already losing. Oh my God, power strike by Chigwell. Barely had time to think about that. That went straight in. So now puts us on Bristol Rovers 2, Chigwell Town clawing it back with 1. Losing. Oh my God. Okay, 3:21 left on the clock. Turning into an exciting first half. Bristol Rovers now got the ball. And they're going to go for a shot on goal. Chigwell keepers having none of that though. Keeping his eyes peeled. That was a power shot by Chigwell, wasn't it? He did have a little attempt there. We weren't quite on target though. Means Chigwell now back on the ball. Oh, that was interesting. Almost lost possession. Oh, they did lose possession then. That was a bit of a shame. Rovers neatly getting on the right side of the ball there whilst keeping possession. These Rovers figures are not quartered on the back, which is a bit of a controversial point with Bristol Rovers kits. And it does make the players look a little bit the same from behind. Right, that's just booted out by Chigwell, which means a throw-in, of course, to Bristol Rovers. This chap's already going to take it. Already down here, so he's going to take it. Chigwell, they're going to keep a fella there. I think Chigwell are going to get a bit cheeky, actually. So they're actually going to move another player up rather than into the fence. They've got quite a clump of players there. And that keeper's going to come across. Right, throw in, Rovers. He wants to throw it into that centre sort of mix. Tap across. Oh, could this? Oh! Stop the timer there. That was quite a dirty foul by Rovers. That is definitely a warning. So, where's the referee? Referee somewhere, keeping an eye on it. So that's going to be referee's over here. Where's he been all match? Perhaps that's why it's going wrong. So, free kick, Chigwell. Rovers now on a warning. Tap did keep possession. He kind of fell the wrong side of it. Tap again. Tap again. He's run out of flicks. That means it's Rovers' ball. This guy, keeper's going to have to come across. Because this guy can move around here and he's going to... Oh, he missed it. Tap. Tap again. Rovers working that ball up the pitch. How many flicks has he had now? He's got to have had 3, hasn't he? Tapped across. Back onto this fella. Lost possession. Chigwell now have the ball. Are they happy to keep it down here? Don't know. Moving it forward. Oh, God, I was going to take a shot there, but the keeper's wide open. Now we can take a shot. Went wide. Not sure who that came off. I think it came off a Rovers player. That's what the ref saw anyway. So that means Chigwell is going to take a corner from here. Rovers going to move in back. This guy's going to move there, and this guy's going to move there. Everyone stand up. Right. Ooh, you went a little bit far then. Missed it. Bristol Rovers. Right. There's been 3 goals. Bit of faffing around. It's got to be at least 2 minutes of stoppage time. Let's get on with it. Bristol Rovers now. Went for a shot. It went incredibly wide. He's going to run back on, as is he. Goal kick to Chigwell. Tap forward, nicely done. Move forward. Tapped across, dangerous. Rovers keeper better watch out. He's going for a shot on goal. Ooh, just went wide. Both teams settling into it now. He's going to move back a bit. Goal kick to Bristol Rovers. They've got quite a few players up there, so he's going to try and punt it long. Ooh, nice little ball. Chigwell keeper, better get right behind that. This is a bit dangerous. Bounced off it now. That is now Chigwell's ball. Rovers lost possession. He's going to pass it into this clump of players so that they guarantee possession. Keeping. Ooh, that was close. Oh, giving away now. That keeper better be careful. Bristol Rovers. This fella passes it there. Ooh, goes a bit better. He's going to take a shot from there. Oh, he's missed it. Went into the keeper as well, didn't he? Let's stop that. We've got 20 seconds left to play. This is a bit of a worry for Rovers because that's a free kick to their keeper from there. That means that Bristol Rovers are now on a yellow. That could be a worry. Chigwell spreading out a bit. So he's going to take the free kick from here. Put the keeper back there. Oh, wait a minute. I better start that timer again. Take that back again. He's going to take the free kick from here. Let's start the timer. Get him off. Come on, remember your rules. Giving away this time. Rovers miss it though. Everyone misses it. Can he get behind this? Oh, pass down to this fella, who has a little tap on it. Whistle's going. And we stop it there, where we finish the first half of game 1 of Gasbbuteo League with Bristol Rovers 2, Chigwell Town 1. Okay, second half of match 1 of Gasbbuteo League, 10 minutes on the clock. Let's get on with it. Chigwell have the ball in the second half for the kickoff. They're going for an immediate shot on goal, but they miss it. Bristol Rovers also missed that. Now the Bristol Rovers keeper better come out a little bit. Keeper's allowed to stay in the 6-yard box. Oh, little tap. We're going to take that as a free kick. Referee comes over. That wasn't it because I didn't flick it. So that means Chigwell on a warning now. Remember, Bristol Rovers are on a yellow, so the next one means yes, no coin, doesn't it? Under the new rules. But that didn't count because he touched the ball. Now, Chigwell. You better be careful here, Chigwell. Now that came off a Rovers player, so it is a Rovers ball. And it's down in a Rovers half, so he's got another flick. It is still Bristol Rovers ball. Oh, good little touch on that, but given away to Chigwell. Possession, of course, lost. That again, possession lost by Chigwell. That bounced off that Rovers player. That was poor. That was neatly done. Keeper coming across. Got to be careful with Chigwell. They got these powerful bucket bases on. Ooh! Trundle's passed, and that did come off a Rovers player, so that is a corner to Chigwell, down in the, obviously down in the Rovers half. So keeper's going there. They've got a player there. This player's going to come into a bit of open space. This guy's going to move back a little bit. So they've got a few options, but I think that's the guy. That was a little bit poor, to be honest. Keeper was, the ref was putting him off. Now, is that Rovers player? Punts it out, so it's a throw into Chigwell. Bit of a safety move. Chigwell now. What's he going to do? You know what? He's going to, if he moves over there, and he moves over there, Rovers send a couple of players back. He's got a couple of options. I was thinking, could I roll it in front of there? Oh, come on, that was too poor as well. Bit light on the throw-ins, Chigwell. And that was an effort. Bad one. Rovers, neatly done. That is in Chigwell's half though, and there's no one in front of it, so why on earth not? Stopped though by the Chigwell keeper, although that could have been disastrous for Chigwell. Had it trundled past him. Now Chigwell getting drawn out here. They've got no one down here, very deep up in their Rovers half, which could be a bit of a worry because if Rovers can get that ball, which they can, oh, is it still in play? Just about. And then it goes out. So perhaps this is going to pay off now for Chigwell because they've got a throw in here. They've got all the players dabbing around everywhere. That's quite a deep throw in. But of course they've got everyone round there. So he can tap that forward. Oh, luckily that came off a Rovers player. Otherwise that would have been dangerously in front of the Rovers goal. Forced through by the Gas. Neatly done. Still a Rovers ball. And this is where that danger now comes into play. What I could do, playing any other team at Rovers. Right, tap that across. He's got another flick on the ball, but he doesn't want to give it away. So what he wants to do is sort of, oh, it is still a Rovers ball. Chigwell, I'm not saying that was worthy of a red card. Chigwell take a shot from there. No, it is still their ball though. That goes out just wide. Right, Chigwell, think about what you're doing here. Do you want to get a couple of your players back into some sort of defence? Rovers, I think Rovers quite happy with where their players are. They got the lead. Really all they want to do is defend now. Put the keeper back there. You don't want to do anything crazy, although that was a mistake. Chigwell. Oh, what a stop by the Rovers keeper. Punched that way, dived into the air and punched that away. So that now is a Rovers ball. We'll take that keeper off. Astounding stuff there by the Gas. Oh, what a save. I thought that was going in for sure. That is given away. I tell you what, keeper's coming across. He's had a hell of a game. Chigwell keep needling and they're moving everyone forward. It's like they got two men down here for every one Rovers defender. But did that go out for a throw-in? I think it did. Ref saying it was a throw-in, whether it was or it weren't. Right now, Rovers. They really don't want to break up this mass of players. How many flicks has he had? I think he's had 3, hasn't he? Passed at the wing. Can this player get to it? You can, but it goes out. Chigwell. Chigwell are going to, you know what? They're going to move that player down there, so they've got one in defence. Move him up there. This guy's going to take the throw in. Chigwell really needs to get it there, but there's a lot of Rovers people about. Move that referee out of the way. Maybe you can do it long down here. That's not too bad. If this player can just get behind it. But now again, drawing out the very limited defence they've got and giving possession away to Bristol Rovers, who are just all too happy to take that. They're not going to get drawn into pulling the defence away though. Oh, he's missed that. Oh no, where is Chigwell now? This guy's going to have to go for it. He does get it. That was a good little touch by him because he stayed in there half. Now he can pass that up, give it away. Little touch by Bristol Rovers. Another little touch, another little touch. Ooh! Very neatly went to the foot of that Rovers player. Rovers been very cautious here, but it seems to be working for them so far. Oh, that wasn't cautious. That was a desperate defensive kick out. But it does mean they can put him back into play and him back into defence. It's going to be a throw in to Chigwell, who are all over the shop. This guy's going to move into play. This guy's going to move down. Right. Throw in. Chigwell Town. Excellently done. Oh, God. Missed that. Tackled his own player. He was trying to get a little slice on that to get it past that keeper. We've got left 1:26 left to play. Rovers doing well here. Tap behind there. Oh, that just went wide. It could have been a shot. Player went off somewhere. Don't know where he went. Let's have a look. There he is. Is he all right? Luckily, he's fine. So he's going to run back on. So that is a goal kick to Chigwell. I do get a sense that it's sort of slipping away in this first match for Chigwell. Hardly any time left. It's not going to be much in the way of stoppage. I don't think there's been anything for stoppage, is there? Maybe 30 seconds for a little bit of the Thing that Rovers now. Again, a gentle play from Rovers. Again, another throw in. But it is giving Rovers the opportunity to bring their men back, these throw-ins. Right, Chigwell, they're going to bring a player back here because they're all over the place. Throw in, Chigwell. Nice little touch, keeper coming across. Ooh, now that came off the Chigwell player, so it didn't hit anywhere else. So it is a goal kick. What have we got left? 1 second. Let's stop that. It's got to be 30 seconds of stoppage, but that's it. So right, does anyone want to go anywhere? So it's a goal kick to Bristol Rovers from over there and get the keeper off. 30 seconds left to play. They're going to move everyone back, I think. So, well, you move 2 of them back. Chigwell, nearly did a back flick then. They're going to move forward. We'll get round there before we do the kick. So it's fair for everyone. 30 seconds. Rovers really here now could just mess around with that ball. They don't really have to try at all. They're moving it forward a little bit. Nice little... Ooh, another attempt. It's still Rovers' ball. Keeper better come across. Where's this Bristol Rovers from? He can't have any more flicks on the ball, that fella, can he? He must have had 3. And that's the end. Fruitless second half, but nonetheless, nice little sort of gentle defensive almost play by Bristol Rovers. They did have a few shots on goal, but it resulted in Bristol Rovers 2, Chigwell Town 1. Right, very useful victory for Bristol Rovers there just to start off Gasbbuteo League. No point packing them away because they stay on the pitch now, but as the away team, I think, and they got, if I remember my own fixture list right, I think they've got Bohemians next, with Bohemians as the home side. Not sure when we see Chigwell again. I have got to get out of here. Temperature has gone up to 28 degrees C. I think that's, what's that say, 80 Fahrenheit, if you know what that is. It's actually just goes to show how much it warms up when you're running around, because outside it's actually cooled down because it's about 6:30 in the evening now. Unbelievably, for a little 20-odd minute match, I've been in here around 2.5 hours. But there was a bit of faffing around at the start. Anyway, so that's that. I'll get this one uploaded, and then the next couple of videos should be a little bit different. So do tune into them. I'm not going to tell you anything about them. If you want to watch it, you watch it. Anyway, until next time, up the gas!